institute, I believe you're the people that are also offering those checks and balances to the government so that they do govern the government and the country very well. Maybe you could roll out, what do you expect, how's the model as an institute, what do you expect the UPND government to govern this country for the rest of their first mandate of 5 years? How would you want them to model their governance?
So for us, the model of governance has to be first leadership based. You know, for every development, if you look at Dubai, Dubai was a desert. Now Dubai is there are skyscrapers. Everyone wants to go to Dubai.
Yes.
So we have to look at leadership. Leadership is at the center of development, and we don't have to compromise on leadership. We don't have to compromise on leadership because what we expect is to have a model that is going to actually bring issues to do with leadership. Because if you look at countries like Dubai, as I've stated, they were a desert. If you look at the Asian tigers, the Singapores of this world, and it's a leadership model that is going to have you to develop. Zambia has got a lot of strategic mineral resources. It has got a strategic natural resources. It has got water. So all we need is not people playing to the gallery of failing to execute their duty. What we need is leadership. We don't expect excuses in terms of executing the mandate. So the new dawn has to have competent people who are not going to be giving Zambian people an excuse. I've stated, and we continue to state as an institute, that we have not run out of human resource in this country.
Right.
Yeah, we have enough minds that are able to channel a number of things. So the president and also the new dawn government has to look at the best brains in this country. If they are not there, they are Zambians out in the diaspora, and wherever they are, get them and assemble them and ensure that you move a model that is going to develop this country. We can't play for nothing less. We can't have a model whereby people are giving excuses. You can't have an excuse. What people are expecting are results. And those results can only be gotten by people who are going to have a sound leadership kind of mindset to what we need to do. There's a lot that we have lagged behind because of the way we look at things. We need a serious mindset of the way we look at things. This issue of excuses that people are going to give, people don't know what they are doing. We have not run out of minds in this country. We don't expect a person sitting in an office, he doesn't know what to do. We had the cabinet ministers who are there, you call him on air or you call him at the program, he can't even explain what he's doing in his ministry. Those are people we had in this country. And how do you expect to develop? We're debating about grade 12. As an institute, we say that's a basic benchmark which we need. Grade 12 has to be maintained. Yeah. How can you have people going in council chambers, they don't even know what they're debating? There are people there, we have MPs that are busy saying, here, here, here. What are you hearing? Are you going to develop the country? There are people who go to parliament the entire time, they don't even say one single thing. And you expect to develop this country. So what we expect this time around is a pragmatic mindset of people who are very serious about what they are doing. That's the only way we can develop this country.
All right. And Mr. Hakoola, finally, in your concluding remarks,
yes,
there is this phrase of Zambia can only be developed by Zambians, and we need homegrown solutions. How can the new dawn government actualize this?
Yeah, so that's a truth, because Zambia can only develop by ourselves. And because we have to be passionate about ourselves. A homegrown solution, it means that we have to be mindful about the environment where we are.
Yes.
We have to be mindful about a number of other things. We don't need to start doing copy and paste. If you want to copy how Dubai developed and you cut it here, it might not work.
All right.
Yes, you have to look at what is there, Zambia, what is helping Zambia. Right now we have a youthful population that needs to be empowered. Because once we empower this population, we educate this population, we're able to get in results. So we need to put in a lot of empowerment programs, that just as the new dawn has done, in terms of this youthful population. We need to use the resources of what we have for us to develop this country. All right. So that is the only way that we think. The homegrown solution is to use what we have ourselves to advance our developmental agenda.
All right. Mr. Hakoola, I'd love to thank you so much for making an appearance on this interview.
Yes, thank you very much. That's been a pleasure.
All right, sure. We have been speaking with Mr. Mundia Hakoola, the Executive Director of Continental Leadership and